my day to have my children, okay? He is speculating that I'm drinking and that I cannot have the kids. I went to the school to pick them up. He took them, and then I went in. His house is completely unlocked.
Like fists just jabbing, like once or twice in the back, and then he said, ow. Like,
He tried to hit me, and then,
That was the other day at your house?
yeah, then my brother was like, stop, don't hit him.
Did she hit you?
Yeah.
For what? Are you kidding me? For coming to get my children? Can you shut up?
On November 20th, 2024, police responded to a situation involving a mother's disturbing actions toward her two children. She had been treating them in a shockingly terrible manner. The children showed signs of distress and described their mother's abusive behavior in front of the officers. Evidence supported the children's statements, leading the officers to take the woman into custody. Watch the complete drama.
Hello.
I know, you're on the phone.
What's going on?
I want my kids. It's my day. He's being a jerk.
What's your name?
Angelica.
What's your date of birth?
Are you going to write anything down, or are you just going to, like, look at me?
I'm just verifying. Okay, what's going on today?
Okay, so it's my day to have my children, okay? He is speculating that I'm drinking and that I cannot have the kids. I went to the school to pick them up. He took them, and then I went in. His house is completely unlocked. So I opened the door and I went up, and he called you guys right away. I said, good, call, please call. And he says, oh, she just put her hands on me. I'll show you pictures of how he put his hands on me. He broke my orbital bone. I'm done. And I'm not going to sit here, and I'm not going to, no. I need someone to come and remove my children from that house. I have the paperwork, everything. I need him gone.
26. Who lives here?
Their dad.
Okay, so how do you need him gone?
Because I want him gone out of their lives. That's
not something that I can do. You'd have to go to the courthouse for that.
Oh, you guys like to use your funny words. So it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, no. You can only do what you can only do. Okay. You act like you have all this power, but you don't. I want my kids out of that house into my possession because they are with me.
Listen,
yes.
Angelica.
Yeah.
Do you have a child custody agreement?
Yes.
Do you have it with you?
Yes, it's on my phone.
Okay.
So, will you take them and let me take them?
I'm not going to force any children. I need to see a child custody agreement unless the judge
are
signs that I
just as useless as everybody else.
Okay.
No, I'm done. I'm done with all these idiots.
Who's on the phone with you?
My friend, to make sure that nothing happens like he says in there, oh, she hit me.
Can I talk to him, please?
Yeah, you're on speaker. He can hear you.
Hi, Deputy. I just was on the phone because Andy called me crying that Nick had picked up the kids on her day. And I said, well, make sure to keep me on the phone because he does make false accusations. And the last time that it was her time, that he came into her house and took the kids because the boys said, we want to come to your house, Daddy. So he came over, walked straight in her house without knocking and took the kids. Well,
he's calling like a little pussy bitch.
Let me finish. So then, Nick took the kids today on her day. And so the last time she spoke to a female officer, when this happened the last time, Angie said, well, if he takes the kids on my day, you're saying that I can go into his house and remove my kids? And she goes, yeah, you can do.
The woman was in a highly aggressive situation. Instead of listening to or trying to understand the officers, she kept repeating her own statements. Regarding legal arguments, she had no evidence to support her claims. Also, calling an officer a fool was her biggest mistake.
Like he did with you. So it's her day, she has the custody agreement on her phone, and she wants her kids. And the boys are way too involved in this whole custody battle. It's been just terrible.
He doesn't care. He's basically like just scratching his face. He doesn't give a shit.
How old are the kids?
8 and 10. So they know how to manipulate also. I'm here. Yes. I'm getting my kids.
Do you have the child custody agreement?
Yes, I'm getting it right now. If you I don't know. Want to stop picking your face? No, I'm being mean. No, because nobody's been nice to me in the point.
I haven't been anything but nice to you. Okay. I haven't yelled at you. I haven't done anything besides ask you your name, your date of birth, and what's going on.
I get it. I'm not happy though.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, but don't point the fingers at him. He has nothing to do with this.
No, I just want my children. I hate this person.
I haven't been in contact with him yet.
Pretend it's mine standing in
Yeah,
front of
please.
you. Would you treat mine like
She
that?
says she has a
Never.
child custody agreement. Today's her day, but she's trying to pull it up on her phone.
Hold on, let me pull this up.
All right, my man. What's going on, boss? How you doing?
All right. Yeah, I'm the one that called 911. I got a call from DCF today because she has had a lot of drinking and violence at the
Is it
house.
necessary to have him here?
Well, he's the witness to this whole thing. I'm not survived to leave him inside alone. She came barging in, and obviously this is nothing that like he hasn't experienced before. And he was the only one in the house at the time. He's scared to be alone right now. I was sitting on the couch. My door opened up. I thought it was my other son because he's hanging out at the neighbor's house. She comes barging up the stairs, smelling like alcohol, completely flipping out. I instantly called 911, and then she starts hitting me, pushing me, trying to
Why
break.
did she hit you?
Punched me in the back because they told me to separate it, but I live on the second floor, so I kind of turned my back to her to stop so I can talk to 911, and she just kept punching me kind of like a Charlie horse in the butt. I don't need an EMT or anything, but this has been nonstop.
Did she supposed to have them today?
Technically, yes, but I got a call from DCF today that saying that they need to see the kids. There's ongoing investigations. Can I show you a video just from Monday, just so you can get a little context?
No, let's deal with them.
Okay. Here we are.
But I mean, DCF can't stop her from seeing the kids unless it's
They can't. She's wasted.
okay. Fine, I understand, but just know that DCF can't stop her if it's her day. However, if it's a court order, then yeah, it's different. That she can't see the kids or whatever. Then, but what were you?
She said, so she got mad at my brother while she was drunk and started chasing him around the house. And
Today?
No, yesterday.
What happened today?
What happened today? I was just watching some YouTube on my phone. My dad was just sitting on the couch, and then I just hear boom.
Everyone spoke to the woman calmly and positively, yet she felt that no one was being nice to her. She insisted on having things her way, completely disregarding others. To her, the only thing that mattered was her own behavior and her own words. In her eyes, the law held no value. But was she truly misunderstood, or was she simply refusing to face reality?
I'm just sitting there until I hear my mom's voice and my dad yelling, and I come out. My mom saying, "Get over here now!" Like the only thing I could smell was like alcohol. Like she was really mean. She was like,
How do you know what alcohol smells like?
it's not like the first time it happened. It's happened like a bunch of times, like more than 10. Like so many times she's hit us. She's hit us, and no, it's not just discipline. She hits us like multiple times, but like it's just really difficult.
Did you see her hit dad?
What?
Did you see her hit dad?
Yeah, I was watching it then, but he turned over, and she's like, and then started punching his back and stuff, and like all that.
How was he punching her? Like this?
I'm
Like
like
this?
like fists, just jabbing, like once or twice on the back, and then he said, "Ow!" Like try to separate himself, but she kept trying to push and get in. And like I said, we were just like sitting on the couch, just relaxing, and then we just hear boom, and then all this happens.
Okay. Just hang on tight here.
I want to press charges, by the way.
Well, it's domestic. It's normally.
If someone gets called, then someone
Sir,
gets arrested, right?
let me do my job.
I understand.
It's domestic. I know you're all hyped up. I got you. Don't worry. Just breathe and calm down. I got you. All right?
Yep.
So just hang on tight.
Kim, I'm sad. I'm so tired of being wronged. I'm so tired of people wronging me. I'm finally.
I understand. I want you to breathe, please.
Here, if you'd like to look at it.
Absolutely. Can I look at it?
Thank you.
You gotta do things a certain way.
I've already
obviously-
tried to play by the book, but he's a veteran, so everyone thinks he's fucking God's gift to fucking everything. I'm done. I'm done. He's an abusive asshole. He's broken my face, broken bones in my face. I'm done. He got no repercussions for that. I'm over it. I want my kids.
Angie, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Wait.
Here's my phone. He can
What-
show you all the damage he's done to my face, but okay.
Okay. When you guys do the child exchange, He didn't deny that you have to have the kids. Okay?
Yeah, but he's accusing me of being drunk.
Let me finish it. He hasn't denied that you have to see the kids. To alleviate any issues for you, for yourself, okay? So you're not in this toxic environment like you call it. Why don't you do the kids exchange in a public area? Meaning
We usually do
a
it
sheriff's
for
office.
school. But today he picked them up before I did at school. I went to school to get them. And they were like,
And
they
you're
already
supposed
got picked up. He picked them up without my authority, yes, at school.
The case took a more dangerous turn when, during the investigation, the children clearly revealed how threatening the woman's behavior had been toward them. What kind of mother treats her own children in such a terrible way? Her actions didn't just raise concerns. They exposed a level of cruelty no child should ever have to endure.
That's why I came here. And his door was wide open. So what did I do? I walked right in. Because I knock on the door, door's open, I walk in. And then he's standing at the top and he's like, "You're assaulting me. This is assault." No. You pretty boy. You think that that's what you... No. I'm done. I'm done with the accusations and with the way he treats me and he gets away with it. I'm done.
From this point forward, why don't we do what I just said?
Why does he get to win again? Why does he?
Doesn't
Yes,
mean-
it is. Because my kids are now in an unsafe place and he's mad. So what's he going to do to them? And then guess what? If you have to come here with body bags tomorrow, that's going to be your situation.
I think a little too much.
If you've seen the things that he has done to my freaking face, you would not be saying the same thing that you're saying to me right now. Just let it go. Just let it go. Okay, just let it go. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let it go. Let him get away with murder again. Children, right now, today. I don't know why you have all these cop cars here if you're gonna sit there and do nothing. Give me my children now.
We're investigating the incident that's occurring.
You're not investigating shit. You're standing out here doing nothing.
Talking to you, reading the agreement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So helpful.
I wouldn't do the 31 Delta way, but I wouldn't do the 31 Delta way. No. Now she's gonna. Where are you going?
See my children.
Ma'am,
Yeah. Call me.
come here.
I love you.
Get back over there.
I am. You guys act like I'm
She don't have a sword.
fighting for my kids.
Huh?
Which you don't see very often.
I smell that. All I mean is fruity stuff.
I want my kids. You read the paperwork, right? So you're facilitating that? You're not.
Talk to
I
your
want
friend.
my
She had
kids-
some very good advice for you.
Huh?
Talk to your friend on the phone. She had some good advice for you.
Yeah, to shut
Okay.
up, and I'm done shutting
Exactly.
up. Okay. Yeah. No, you're telling me to shut up too?
So
Please?
I said talk to your friend. That's all I said. Okay?
No, what you're insinuating is different. I would like to go to my house. I want to
So-
go home, but with my kids.
How you doing, sir? All right, so I read the child custody agreement. Obviously, it says it's her day. She's in a hyper state right now. I don't know what's going on with her besides whatever issues you guys had in the past.
She's drunk too.
I can't
Can't smell it?
Well, there's a fruity smell. Okay, I
it's
can't
a
tell if it's a
perfume.
lotion or anything, perfume and stuff. Like I said.
The woman was experiencing extreme mood swings. One moment she was furious, and the next, she slipped into an emotional state. What exactly was going on in her mind? The officers only wanted to understand the real reason behind the situation and why things had escalated so badly. Sometimes, uncovering the truth isn't about blame. It's about preventing further damage before it's too late.
Certain things we have to notate before you can do DUIs and all that stuff anyways.
Understood.
She's not stumbling and stuff to the point where I'm like, hey, yeah, you know, she's under the influence.
her eyes are not like shot. I mean, it's not.
And they were red earlier, but that was because she was crying on the phone with somebody. So I did hear that stuff. You have the kids right now. I can't force the kids out of your hands. It's going to be documented in a report. That's it. Okay? Like I said, I'm going to tell her the same exact thing. But as of right now, it's just the child custody agreement. On certain days it's her days, certain days it's your days. And that's it.
But she broke into my house and assaulted me.
Okay.
claiming you did the same one time.
One time, and I was arrested for it. I paid my dues. Like,
Well, what's the deal with DCF?
they called. They're investigating her right now for child abuse.
For child abuse?
Child abuse.
You know who you talked to?
And it was just a number. She was supposed to call me back today. I told her I would be home between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. And she said she's going to give me a call very soon. I just got a call. They talked to the guidance counselor today at school. They have videos of the whole encounter of...
What school?
Well, no, the guidance counselor is the one that called DCF.
Oh, guidance counselor called.
Why did they call DCF?
Well, because of everything that's happening, but nobody ever believes me because they'll talk to me, the boys. So I told them, you need to tell your guidance counselor. And I even gave her a heads up, you need to talk to the boys today. Bruise on his chest, she held him down. It's all on video of her pounding him in the chest.
Pounding the kid?
The young one right there.
Where's that video? When was that?
Monday night. So she was unable to pick the boys up from school yesterday because it's her day. She was too wasted. I picked them up, and today she called me this morning, still sounding inebriated. Listen to this.
And where does she live? And nobody called the cops
I was about to.
for that.
No, I was about to, and then I tried to get a hold of him, like figure out what the hell's going on.
Mommy,
Yeah, what?
did you tell to run across the street?
Yeah, but he wants me to wait until he gets out of the shower.
Oh,
Why, what's the problem? You think you can do whatever you want when I go, or like,
No.
what is it?
I was just wondering because I thought I heard something about like you going across the street.
Well, what I would like to do is go to the watch party and see the World Cup stuff, but if you guys are tired, I'm not gonna deal with tired stuff. I'm tired too.
While speaking with the man, many hidden secrets were revealed, things that had not yet come to light. The man also had video evidence against the woman. He laid out the entire situation before the officers, presenting every point with logic and proof. In moments like these, the truth doesn't just speak, it demands to be heard and acted upon.
Trapped here again.
That occur?
This was Monday night. And this is the text of them sending me the videos at 6:37. It's getting out of control. I'm trying to call. Yeah, so this is when I saw him yesterday. On his sternum, it's a little hard to see in the picture, but right in the sternum, you can see like purple spots. Like it's bruising.
Does he still have them?
Hey, buddy.
Let's walk over there.
Let me see your chest, please. You still have the bruise? Right in this area.
You see it more in the picture than that.
Yeah. And this was yesterday after school, because he kept saying his chest hurt, and I wanted to at least document it.
She came, our first day back with her, so she was keep on like yelling at us for no reason, and then she came in the room, tried to hit me, and then...
That was the other day at your house?
Yeah, then my brother was like, stop, don't hit him.
Did she hit you?
Yeah.
Where?
She put me on the floor and punched me in the chest.
How did she punch you? Like this? Or like this?
Like this.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she has been like, whenever she's drunk,
Was she drinking that day?
yeah,
Did you see her drinking?
yeah,
Did she drink a lot?
yeah.
What does she drink?
Like vodka.
You know what it looks like?
Yeah.
Describe the bottle to me.
It like, it has like, it's kind of like clear. And we know because, it says it on it, and she always tries to hide it. She doesn't try to hide anything else, and we always like know it is because she always does it. And she has showed us the bottle.
How big is the bottle?
It's like this big.
It's a big bottle?
Yeah, and sometimes she gets a Jim Beam.
Jim Beam? pretty scripted.
Yeah.
Okay. You feel safe with Mama?
Yeah.
You feel safe that she?
No, I feel.
You know, when I mean you feel safe, you feel okay when you're around Mom, that she won't hurt you or nothing.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel way safer around my dad.
Your name is.
Yeah.
Do you know the difference between the truth and a lie?
Yeah.
What would the truth be?
Was she a mother or a devil? The way she screamed and shouted at her own children was horrifying. The kids revealed every hidden truth and brought everything to light. One child's statement, or even a single word, was important, as it was about to change everything, including the woman's life. Drinking heavily and then yelling at children. What kind of humanity was that?
The truth would be.
Like if I told you the grass is green, is that the truth or a lie?
It's the truth because it is green.
And if I tell you the grass is red, is that a truth or a lie?
A lie because it's not red.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So what's going on? You can't enforce the court thing.
Are you going to listen to what I have to say or no?
Yes, I would love to listen.
All right. So I have to step out of the car and talk to you. Come here and talk to me, please. Go ahead and turn around for me. Turn around.
I'm not
put your
getting.
hands behind your back.
I'm getting arrested. For what? Are you kidding me? For coming to get my children? Can you shut off my car at least, please?
We will. We'll take care of it all.
What am I getting arrested for?
I'll explain to you in just a second.
No, you should explain it to me before you put handcuffs on me, shouldn't you?
Nope.
Hey, you want to use these?
The smaller?
Yeah, they're smaller. My Smith & Wesson, they're small.
Yeah.
Smaller.
Please.
Those
Mine are all regular size. Thank you, sir.
I'll put this inside your vehicle, ma'am, and I'm going to shut it off, okay?
I don't understand. I didn't do anything.
We'll explain it. We're just trying not to make a scene.
You were making a scene. You just blocked me in.
You're replacing the handcuffs.
But I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything. I didn't break any laws. I came to get my children. I'm the one that came here.
Hold on.
I'm just trying to protect my children. And you're leaving him with an abuser.
There's other ways to go about it, okay?
Yeah, there is. And I was told to come and call the police. But he called first. That's it?
No, we don't work on who calls us first.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't.
Unfortunately,
Depends on who you are. Yeah, you do. I want to know
Just come
what
right
I'm
over
being.
here. I'm gonna explain everything
No,
to you
you
right
should
in the car.
explain it to me now.
I'm going to explain it to you in the car.
You should explain it now.
Start walking towards my vehicle or you're going to get an additional charge.
Additional charge for
Yes,
what?
for
I didn't even
resisting.
do anything. I'm not
Start walking to my
resisting.
car.
You're just solidifying him being an asshole and letting my kids see me get arrested.
They didn't
Cool.
see you get arrested. Have a seat, please.
They understand.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't care.
So, do your kids know the truth and the lie? They know
Yes.
the difference?
Yes,
Okay.
they do.
Glad you said that.
And they sit there and they will love being at their dad's house because they get to play all the video games and all the things. And at my house, there's rules. And they've sat there and they've lied through their teeth.
Now, if you're taking a case number, please don't have a wait 3 more times for example. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given.
When all the evidence clearly turned against the woman, the officers decided it was appropriate to take her into custody rather than continue the investigation. However, the woman was unhappy about being arrested in front of her children. Why did she feel this way? It seemed she was more ashamed of facing her children than the consequences of her actions. This point marked a turning point that could change everything for her and her family.
I didn't break the law. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm
And I
asking
want
if you-
these, no, and I want these handcuffs off me and I want to go home.
You have your
No, I have dogs at home. I have to feed them. I
You
have
have the
to.
opportunity to say anything you want. However, if we want you to either say yes or no that you understand your constitutional warnings.
Well, guess what? I didn't have a choice of being put in these handcuffs. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't break the law. I did not break the law, sir.
Ma'am,
And now I'm in handcuffs
Ma'am, if-
because some abuser that beat the shit out of me my whole life is now winning and
your
sitting
kids-
there with my kids.
Your kids are over here. They'll hear you.
They will not hear me. They're on the second floor. I know where the hell they are.
Angelica. you want to speak about what's going on? Yes or no?
I do, but how
Okay,
come?
so you need to
I
listen
want,
to what I'm
but
asking you.
I would like to know.
You need to listen to what I'm telling
Can
you.
you listen to me
No,
for 1
you need
second?
to listen to what I'm telling
Okay,
you.
well then I'm gonna walk out the car.
Ma'am.
And then
You do not-
you can get me for
you do not
resisting or
wanna do
whatever.
that. You do
No,
not wanna do that.
I don't understand why you go and you talk to him and then you put cuffs on me.
She's refusing for
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just asking a question.
You think you think.
I
you're
don't
in
know
control
why
of
you
this.
just no. You just talk to him and then all of a sudden
Put your feet inside the vehicle, please. Thank you.
I'm just asking.
Do you know the difference between a truth and a lie?
Yes.
If I tell you that the grass is green, is that truth or lie?
Truth.
If I tell you the grass is black, is that truth or a lie?
Lie.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad you know the difference.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what happened Monday night at Mom's house?
Monday night at Mom's house. We get home from school, everything's good. We get home. We try to relax. We ask her, can we have like 5 minutes on the phone? 2 minutes in, she asks us something. 2 minutes again, she asks. And we're like, she's acting kind of weird today. And then we come out, and then she, out of nowhere, she just starts yelling at us, just not for no reason at all. And then we're like, what do we do? And then she's like, just get off the phone. And my friend was on the phone. His name is Ryder. He's not part of this at all. He was just on the phone. And after that, I hang up. I'm like, what happened? And then she just starts crying. And then after she starts crying, she's like, okay. She makes us burgers, and all's good until decent until now. After she gets us burgers, we eat halfway, and then she's like, okay, let me go to the store, get some flour, and I'll be back. And then we're like, wait, can you get some bananas too, so we can make banana bread, maybe another day. And then she said, okay, bye. And we leave. She leaves, we're sitting here watching some YouTube. She gets back.
Who stayed at home with you guys while she went to the store real quick?
Me and my brother just stayed home alone.
Okay, so you watch your little brother?
Yeah, don't worry, we had our phones and everything. We were
How old are you?
I'm 10. And
10 going on 22.
No kidding.
And then she gets home. She looks in the room. She starts yelling. She's like, "You haven't ate anything." And I'm like, "We ate more than half of the burgers. We're full."
Shouting at the children and mistreating them seemed like a minor issue to the woman, as she was firmly convinced that she had not broken any law. But can a parent's harsh behavior ever be justified if it harms the children's well-being and safety? The woman was fully prepared to face the harshest punishment for her actions.
And then she's just like, "I don't care. Eat more. Eat more. Eat more. I do not give a crap if you start puking. Just keep eating." And I'm like, "Sorry, I'm just full." And then I start crying out. It's just all this and that, and then it dies down again. And then happens, and there's just up and down motion, and then finally she stops. She cries, then she's okay. And then my brother hugs her, and guess what? Then for no reason at all, she starts flipping out again, and then she just started chasing my brother around. This is the first out of 3 times. Then she's like, if you do, I'll stop yelling. And then I'm like, sorry, Brian, stop him. Maybe she starts yelling in his face, getting really mad at him, and then she starts crying. Out of nowhere, done. And then 5 minutes later, happens again. He's running around the house, and then I stop him. She holds him on the ground, punches him in the chest, one swift punch, and he starts crying, and I'm like, ugh.
Can you show me how she punched him in the chest?
Just like a straightforward
Straightforward
punch. What? Just like this. It's like a straightforward punch.
But he was on the ground?
Yeah, like holding.
So holding him down on the ground?
Yeah,
and then punched
like
him.
a full-blown punch.
Okay.
And then
Did you hear anything come out of your brother?
he started crying after that. He just went like, eat. And then he was just crying. She walked back into the room, started crying again. And then finally, last but not least, she starts chasing him around again and again. And then this time my brother runs into the room, and this time she's just like all in his face, like hitting him, slapping him, and like all this. And then I'm like nervous in my mom's room, and then I just get up, start running there, and I said, get off him, and like said like a swear word, like, and then she said okay, and then like said stay here, and then she says, and then she comes, she brings me into her room, she lays down with me, and then she's like, listen, you just stood up for your brother, starts crying, and I'm like, what just happened? Like, she went from mad to good. And then it just happens for like a couple more.
So she was praising you because you stood up for your brother.
Yeah, and then we're like, and then I'm like, I eat as much as I can, and then like, can I have some banana bread? Okay, we have some banana bread. I'm halfway eating it, and then she calls me in again.
Did you do anything to record what happened?
Brother did.
Your brother
He hid
did,
his
okay.
phone under a pillow while that was all happening because he had a recording and like, yeah, and then after all that happened, we were starting to eat the banana bread. Halfway through, she tells us to lay down.
The 10-year-old child answered all the officers' questions regarding the woman. The child explained everything clearly and calmly, describing exactly what had happened. Although the child had been very shy when the mother was yelling, now the child was confidently helping the officers with the investigation.
Then like she blinks like for some reason, and then she looks, and then she walks up, looks at our burger that we already said that we are done full, and she agreed. Then she says, "Oh my God, why aren't you eating more? You can't have anything else until you eat more." We're like, "We just explained this. We can have banana bread." And then after,
So she forgot what she had told you guys already.
yeah, and this has happened many other times. It's
Was
just-
she drinking anything?
Yes, then that next morning when we woke up, we found 2 vodka bottles in, because we have this little Nerf bag, it's green, I have
She also
pictures
sent
on
me
my
a picture
phone.
of the bottles in the trash.
Yeah.
Two giant bottles of Tito's.
Okay.
And she usually just drinks them straight out from the bottle.
Just straight from the bottle, not even
Straight
pouring
from
into
the
a cup.
bottle.
Okay.
There's only one time I've ever seen her just pour it into a cup and go,
And are you allowed to drink those bottles?
no.
Does she tell you what they are?
Once she did. One time she was trying not to lie to us and be like, okay, so I'm not gonna get drunk or anything, I'm just having them here so you can know. Instead of hiding. She drinks them, 2 days later, she's wasted. And we're like, what did we say? And she's like, what? And then our dad, it was like really difficult. We like couldn't say, she wouldn't feed
What
us.
happens when she drinks the alcohol? Or the bottles that she was trying to hide?
It was like my dad said, like Tito's, like about this big. About
What
like,
happens to her?
she just starts losing her mind, forgetting things, and she forgets what date it is. Like she starts clumsying, like stiff.
Falling over and stuff?
Not only if it's like really bad, but she's always like walking around like this.
And she doesn't normally walk like that?
No, not at all. Usually she's
And you guys were alone with her when that happened?
because usually she's up and running. She's good. She's nice. We love her that way. We love to be with her when she's up and nice and good. Because we used to go to volleyball, fishing, all this
But
and
when
that.
she's drinking, you don't want to be with her?
No, because she doesn't feed us. She doesn't. And then she says, "I do. I fed you." But yet she gives us 2 chicken nuggets, and then we're like, "What are we gonna do with that?" We eat, and like we don't want to eat junk food the entire time. So then our dad in the rescue has to come here and ask our mom, and then she starts crying and like, "No, don't take them." And then
So it's very difficult for you guys.
yeah, and then she's like, "Stop! Don't take them!" And then she starts crying and says, "Fine, I've been a bad mother, take them." And then like 5 minutes later, after we're driving, she calls us and we're like, "What?" And then she's like, "Bring the kids back here. I didn't say you could bring them there. Where are they?" And then we're like, "You just told us like a few minutes ago that we could take that our dad could take us." Because she gave us permission, even because he's not taking us without permission. Even though we ask, he says no, and he waits until he has permission. And usually she's so drunk she doesn't even notice, and she says, "Sure, just take them, just." And she doesn't.
So, Caleb, do you promise that everything you told me is the truth?
I swear on my life.
Okay. You don't have to go with that part. Just want to make sure you're promising, and again, you know the truth and a lie. Okay.
Grass green, not black.
Grass is green. All right. Thank you for being so brave, though. It's really honorable that you're protecting your brother, because that's what you're supposed to do. Okay? Absolutely. All right, buddy. Thank you so much.
And also
Pleasure to shake your hand.
When he tries to like stop me, she's like, stop him or else I'll hit you.
Or like threatens me and stuff.
All right, you too.
And that's basically
Thank you, buddy.
All
Thank
of
you
it.
for being brave, too. All right? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, Angelica. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. Alright, you have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. You understand that?
Yeah, now you're telling me.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. With those rights in mind, are you choosing to speak with me?
I'm choosing to get into the other vehicle and go.
Okay, well, have a seat because I have to finish up.
Are you serious? Like,
Serious, sit in the
this
vehicle.
hurts, man.
Okay, they're not made for comfort. Alright?
I get it.
During the investigation, the officers remained very professional and gathered every small evidence against the woman. Based on these findings, the officers decided to send her to jail. Surely, after spending so much time in jail, she will learn a valuable lesson that could improve her future. She was charged with 2 counts of child endangerment and disorderly conduct. So in the end, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's see who stands out the most. The best comment gets pinned. And hey, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so they don't miss out on the fun. And now, here's a challenge for you. On your screen, you're seeing the 4 best playlists. Click on any one, and I promise you won't regret it. You'll definitely enjoy this one. See you next time. Till then, keep watching.